Okay, hey.
All right.
You're, man, what it is, what it ain't. You know what it is, man.
First Amendment.
First Amendment, you bastards.
Back like we never left, even though we was gone for a second. But
yeah, it's been a minute since we had a consistent flow.
Yeah, had a lot of setbacks, but
a lot of BS going on too, man.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say, a minor setback for a major comeback. So it's all good. It's all good.
Who says that?
Everybody.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, you never heard that saying?
No.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I heard it.
I was about to say. I'm like, that's pretty. I feel like everybody says that on New Year's.
On New Year's. That's everybody captured.
I already say like 2017 wasn't my year, but next year gonna be my year.
Yeah.
And then next year. But I mean, I feel it. You know, you always
anticipate.
Yeah, because maybe you ain't where you want to be during that year, but you know, as long as you working towards what you want to do, I feel it. You keep saying that until you get to where you want to be. But even when you get to where you want to be, you still got to keep going because then you ain't gonna be satisfied for real. Unless you satisfied in that moment. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, not at all. You lost me like 3 sentences ago.
I feel it like. All right, say you got a goal, right?
Right.
All right. You work hard to that goal. You get that goal. Then, how long is achieving that goal gonna, satisfy you? Like at some point, that high from accomplishing that goal is gonna go down. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm saying like you got to keep working. Like once you accomplish that goal, you got to set another goal. You got to set another goal. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I would say. Because like all the celebrities, they get famous, they get rich. And then next thing you know, they blowing their brains out. So
yeah, broke as hell or some shit.
I mean, shit, it's rich as hell, still blowing their brains out.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah. So
what's been going on in the world, man?
Man, in the world, shoot, a lot of some good stuff, some bad stuff. Trump, fucking porn stars. So that's what's up.
You think that's bad or good though?
I mean, it's good for him.
So like, if you was up, like you're rich or whatever, would you hit a porn star? Like, would you pay to hit a porn star?
And I look like him?
Do you look like him?
Yeah, you saying like ugly and orange?
No. I'm saying that you're you. You got a lot of money. Would you hit a porn star?
Why not?
I feel it. Hey,
might as well.
Can't argue with that. Like, why not?
I got the money.
I mean, hey, we all got our favorite porn stars.
Yeah, so if I can hit Asa Akira for
Asa Akira. I don't know her.
She's Japanese.
She's Japanese porn star.
Yeah.
I don't really get into names. So really? I don't be knowing.
Yeah, but what about you? What's been going on? Anything positive? Anything negative?
Man, the world keep turning.
Yeah.
Weed keep burning.
Okay, I don't smoke, so.
Yeah, me neither.
Put that roach out a long time ago.
It just rhymed, man, and I heard Riff Raff say that, so.
You quoted Riff Raff.
I did.
I'm not going front. In high school, I listened to Riff Raff. A few songs. Soulja Boy.
Yeah, man. Riff Raff is a character, so I rocked with him.
What was you saying though? You was telling me earlier about some stuff that you seen on Netflix that was good.
Oh man, so it's kind of old now, but like you said though, we had a couple setbacks. You know, man, it's a series called 7 Seconds. It's a dog ass series. It's just about the injustice of the police departments. You know what I'm saying? So I don't recall where was the. Oh, it was in Jersey. And the whole premise of the show was basically. A kid ended up dying by hit and run, and they investigated what happened, and it was actually a cop who killed him. So they go to trial. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And my only thing that I didn't like was that it was too real. Too real in the fact that there was no justice in the show. You feel me? So like when they went to trial.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I just spoiled it for sure. But it was just like, dog, they like just because it's a series, y'all could have gave us some justice. You know what I'm saying? It was too real that. No, they basically hold us. Our lives don't matter to them. You know what I'm saying?
But it let you feel in a certain way.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because it's you know what I'm saying. If you paying attention, I feel like if you paying attention to the world, you're gonna feel away. You know what I'm saying? So if you paying attention to Get Alone in series, you definitely gonna feel away because it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying. This happened. You gotta, and we never really. What I liked about it is, it was the insight on the family, how they're dealing with going to court, knowing that the mama her husband was saying you crazy, you going through it, blah blah, because she just lost her child, her only child at that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like every day it's a struggle. Every day you trying to find answers. Every day, you know what I'm saying? So it's like just an insight into that personal life to those who lost they children or loved ones to police force, brutality department, whatever, however you want to justify it or whatever.
Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about that series.
7 seconds.
Yeah. So, and actually, something I was gonna check out.
You should.
Eventually.
The prosecutor was irritating though.
Yeah, why?
She was just irritated. Like you just have to watch it, and she just wasn't together. You know what I'm saying? Then like her arguments was terrible. Then I watched How to Get Away with Murder. I be saying Annalise Keaton do her thing. So I didn't feel like I'm a lawyer in a way. But
you take law class in high school?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
That's how I knew it with the Bible thing.
Oh yeah.
But man, her arguments just was so ass that it's like she was trying to lose the case, bro.
Oh right.
But she wasn't trying to. But it's like did you prepare at all?
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So. But overall, it's a dog show. I think everybody should watch it. Just to get an opinion, just to see what you think about it. So.
Yeah. I mean, I don't watch Netflix all the time, but I did just start watching something. It is really old.
What is it, Dogs?
Nah, I've been watching The Office so many times. You watch that?
Did I watch it or did I watch it? Yeah, I watched it before. I finished it.
No, I started watching Real Husbands of Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
That shit is so funny.
Is it?
It's annoying though at the same time, but it's funny as hell. It's like Kevin Hart. Like I personally, I don't know. It sucks for him because like he just get degraded in that show.
Yeah, but he produced it or something. No?
Yeah. Like outside of it, it's cool. But it's just like show in on his other roles to the point it's like it's hard to take him serious.
Right.
And like I don't know, I feel like you gonna be stuck in a box. Well, I mean he rich as fuck too. So
and he's the world's most funniest comedian at this time. So
is he?
Well, that's what's being said. So that's his title. So.
Yeah, I mean definitely one of the highest paid. I can't really name too many other comedians up there with him.
My nigga Martin Lawrence did this. Yeah, right now, but my nigga Martin Lawrence definitely go up there with the greats. That nigga was like legit funny as hell, bro.
Yeah. I mean, even, what's his name? Technically, Steve Harvey's supposed to be up there. I personally don't really think
he's funny. Who I don't think funny for real?
Who?
That nigga Chris Rock, bro.
I feel
I tried to watch just because, the whole dilemma with the Monique situation. And, like, granted, I'm not taking away his hustle he did in the past and none of that. But like I watched his special because he got $20 million for it.
Right. Yeah, was it Tambourine?
Tambourine or Tangerine?
Yeah,
one of them.
Yeah.
Regardless though, bro, I watched it first 20 minutes. I laughed at like one part he said like white kids should get stabbed or some shit. That was funny. But overall though, he just so corny, bro. Yeah. I'm like, man, like no, bro, like hell no. Dude. I even tried to watch Amy Schumer's.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't laugh. None. Like I gave her, I think 15 to 20 minutes. And I felt bad for her that you went up there and you said this shit. Like,
she be degrading the shit out of herself.
Not even one of her little bits was she said her vagina smelled like a barn animal. Like I'm like, why would you even get up there and say that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Degrade the shit out of herself.
And it's like, and the audience is rolling. I'm like, first that shit not funny. Second, somebody's hitting that. I know for a fact somebody has to be hitting that, and they probably think the same shit that she's saying. Like, her shit stank, but why would you go up there and say that? Like, I don't know, man. It just wasn't funny though. I was just stale facing the whole time. Like she actually put me in a negative vibe, so that's why I just turned off.
Now, do you think you went into that with a bias though?
No, because I wanted to laugh.
Okay.
So I was like, I was already. I want and then if it's funny, like I said, like I don't think Chris Rock is funny at all, but
he had something
that I laughed at. Right. I still think he's corny as hell, but I laughed at it. You know what I'm saying? With her, nothing was funny, bro. Like nothing at all. Like I didn't even chuckle. Like it was like, man, this sucks. So, but speaking of some like comedy though, like it's this little YouTube series, right? It's this dude, I don't know his name, but he got this reality show that's like, what if slaves had a reality show, and it's called Word on the Crops.
Oh, wait, so he actually filmed like actual episodes? I thought he just filmed the trailer.
No, he got like 5. No, I think he got like 9 episodes.
Okay.
He said he's gonna update it every week. But it's just like real creative. He like the one star. Put like 4 or 5 different characters. But it's like it's dope as hell though. Like you can tell he recording off of like iPhone. But it's funny as hell. It's original, and I think it could like definitely blow.
Okay. Yeah. So what else is popping in the news? Things we miss, like Sure, we kind of missed talking about the Oscars.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Which is crazy because Kobe got an Oscar. Which
Kobe. Yeah, LeBron never did that, so I'm just throw it out there. LeBron never got an Oscar.
But
or Michael Jordan. So
how did you see it? It was for a documentary. You see the documentary?
It was for his Dear Basketball.
Did you see it?
I didn't see that one, but I did like read the poem. Whatever.
The poem.
Like, cause it started with like a little, you know what I'm saying, and it was actually heartbreaking.
Oh really? Why?
It was just sad as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like, I grew up watching this nigga hoop. You feel me?
And then
he just like, it sounded like he like talking to a lover or something. Like, you know, our time, we had our time together. Got a dip.
Yeah.
I'm getting old. You know, you asked for my heart. I mean, you asked for hustle. I gave you my heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just like nice little play on words. He did his thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I didn't see it. I ain't hear about I ain't read the poem. I ain't know about it. But that's still dope. What's fucked up about it though is people that's trying to like pull up the alleged, like, you know, his sexual assault case or rape case,
right.
which is like people. There's I mean, like, I don't know. I just feel like it's over. You know, I don't think the shit ever happened for real. Like, but they still brought that shit up and tried to like protest him. Yeah, and discredit him for that.
Crazy. I mean, even with that though, it's just like, what's that one lady? I forgot her name, but when she told LeBron like just shut up and dribble, basically.
Oh yeah.
And I know like one of his things was like, I'm glad I can do more than just dribble. You know what I'm saying? So that really didn't have nothing to do with what you just said, but it's just, you know, we here. Shout out to Kobe.
I got you
for doing that. But I mean, what was that, 2004, 2005 when that allegedly happened?
A long time ago.
But I don't, man, like you said, I don't think that junk ever happened anyway.
Yeah, but I don't, you know, I guess us saying that right now gonna put a bunch of feminists on our head. It's all for it.
I mean, I don't care about that.
No, me neither. But
Harvey Weinstein, like, yeah, that he probably did that shit. You know what I'm saying? But bro, Kobe, no, bro, he didn't do it.
And I mean, like, look at his wife.
Yeah, that. Then it's like, I just feel like if you got something good at the crib, like even when dudes cheat though, it's not like you're not going out your way. It's just like, look, it's either you gonna let me hit or you not.
Right.
I'm not about to be a man. None of that. It's either we cut the chase and that's it. You feel me? So I really don't think Kobe went through all that. Then, like, the girl wasn't even like.
That's what I'm saying. Like, compare it. Like,
yeah, she wasn't even rape worthy. I'm not even sure what rape worthy is, but she wasn't it. Like,
that's
I'm not about to catch the chase. I wouldn't even jack off to her.
So I'm gonna cut off the last 30 seconds.
I mean, hey, fuck it.
Alright, so
First Amendment, man, that's what it is.
Get Out also won an Oscar, so
Get Out, Jordan Peele, how you say his name?
Peele,
or is it P?
The E is silent.
Peele. Somebody told me it's Peele because I said Peele. They're like, no, it's Peele. Like, man, that's the name Peele.
Yeah.
I just made that up, but alright.
Yeah, so
shout out to him.
It's funny, he actually got nominated, I want to say, for a Golden Globe. Did he? They try to nominate him for a comedy.
Yeah, I know. He was like, it wasn't a comedy, it was actually a documentary.
Well, he said, if anything, it was a documentary.
But I just don't like that they try to discredit us or you know make anything lighter. And it's like, even though that wasn't like too serious, but just because it wasn't in the genre of comedy anyway, but don't try to put it in comedy. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's just like little stuff, like it's like subtle stuff like that that they throw out.
And they said like a lot of the older like judge panelists for the Oscars wouldn't even watch it.
For real?
Yeah, they said they just assumed like off rip it wasn't the type of movies that win Oscars, and they just like, nah.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But he's a dog producer. I forgot his name, but he produced Black Panther too.
I don't know.
Well, he produced Black Panther. He produced Fruitvale Station with Michael B. Jordan as well, and those all did really well. So I hope to see in the future a lot of black producers and writers, you know, doing a lot of collaboration projects and stuff like that.
For
you know, Black Panther brought in over $1 billion.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah,
that's crazy too.
Yeah, but I mean that's not surprising for the fact that it's a Marvel movie. I mean,
yeah, but it's like just all black cast though. Like take away Marvel, it's like black writers, black producers, black cast. They brought in over $1 billion.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's dope. So the only thing I find like messed up with all that is the actors, when you come into a new project or whatever, your agent sets up already an agreement that's already established. So if you agree to do my movie for $20,000 and I make over $1 billion,
that's not always true. Some of them get residuals, especially the bigger stars.
Unless it's like Will Smith, who he has Overbrook Production, so he's producing that movie. Then he getting some cheese from it. You know what I'm saying? But the people who did Black Panther, it's no residual because that's a Marvel product. You know what I'm saying? It's you did what you had to do, and that's it. So the producers, the company, and all that stuff, they get all the surplus. You feel me? And I just think that's crazy that it's like that. I mean, I get it's what they negotiated, right? I just still think that's crazy.
Oh yeah, no, I feel that.
That's a interesting hoodie you got on there.
Oh, thanks. I made it myself.
Did you?
Yeah.
I think that's real dope.
I drew it with color pencils.
Did you? With color pencils?
Yeah.
I think you should let the people see.
Yeah, so this is the First Amendment hoodie, coming out with a line or merchandise for, you guys to pick up. We'll have it on our website soon. We're going to create one soon, but y'all can pick it up. So we're going to have hoodies, shirts, bandanas.
Stickers, man, everything.
Yeah, everything. So stay tuned for that, Yeah. Back to the regular scheduled program. All right, so other shit that's been popping in those bombings in Austin.
Yo, how you feel about that? Like,
it's messed up, especially because everybody that got bombed was a black. Well, the one was like a Hispanic lady, I guess. But yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah, man, that's an understatement. Because I just feel like it's all strategized. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's by no coincidence at all that all of the targets happen to be people of minority. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy, man. You gotta just stay woke, be vigilant, and really pray. That's all you can do, because they out to get us. And I know that sound like slave mindset or whatever, but no, they really are out to get us, man. And it's just crazy, bro. It's real crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of hate in the world, and it's like why? Like, why don't people just chill? Like, relax. And it kind of brings up like why is there so much hate? Why are people like this? And this kind of brings up like a point of like, I know it's annoying that people put like, when somebody do something like a school shooting or whatever, they say mental illness opposed to people like blacks or any other minority that do something, they'll call them a thug or something like that. Yeah. But I feel like, they label those school shooters mental illness, but they should also be labeling these thugs as people with mental illness too, because I think it's a thing that people may literally have a mental illness while they out here shooting, Ray on the block. Like, that's fucked up.
Ray?
Yeah. I'm trying to highlight like why, black youth are out here killing each other.
So was that racist? You got a question?
Was it?
Well, I'm asking. Because remember when I said like Ching Ming Lee or something? He was like, I was racist because they Chinese. So was that racist because you just said Ray? I just want to know.
I don't think so.
All right. Continue. I just wanted to see what you was.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, man. It's wild though, man. Like people got a lot of hate in their hearts, but it's like the real people with hate in their hearts is the people that who they are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That I
don't know. Elaborate. Speak your mind.
They are the colonizers, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, because at the end of the day, bro, it's people all out here. They doing their thing, and it's like either I'm congratulating you or I'm just not speaking about it because I don't care. But those people, I don't know who, but just the people who, they look and they see people doing good, and it's well, I'm not doing good, so let me kill y'all. Yeah. Like I don't understand that logic. I don't understand that mindset. And you remember learning about it because of course we weren't alive, but I want to say it was in Alabama when they blew up a church and 3 little girls died. Yeah. And that's kind of what that reminded me of with the bombs just happening in Texas or whatever. That. It's just crazy, bro, and it's just like I don't even think it's like they targeting people specifically. It's just I know this is a minority person because I didn't know it was Latinos involved as well. I thought it was just all black people, but they targeting them and they just killing them. Like I don't care who you are, what you got going, none of that. Just set this on your porch and blow you up.
Right, for no reason. It just makes it. It's like, and the worst part about it all is because when it gets put into the media, everybody gets scared. You know, all these rules get put into play that probably don't even need to get put into play for real.
So what do you think the remedy is?
Honestly, it doesn't like the solving like the one guy who's doing it. That's not the problem. I mean, yeah, he is the problem, but it's obviously a root problem of, you know, us all being mentally ill or whatever. Not all of us, but I'm saying like
people who doing that.
Yeah, but I still think like but it has to be fixed from as a idea of maybe everybody is. Like, whether it's in the schools, we got to do something different. Like, in the homes, you got to do something different to just make sure that we limit, like, if we're all doing something specific, it won't create these outliers of people who are out here doing fucked up shit. Yeah. But again, I don't know 100% how to. I mean, parents either got to be better parents, or maybe it's they could probably be doing all they can, and they see to still being born with something like messed up in their head.
How do you think parents be better parents though?
Like, to be honest, I don't know how. I can't even speak on him for real, but I want to say, I thought, matter of fact, I didn't even want to speak on it because I don't know how he was raised, but I just remember learning about him in I think it was in psychology class. I thought they said that his parents weren't like weird people. Jeffrey Dahmer. Oh. So I thought. I was gonna say it eventually. I thought that, you know, his parents was like treating him normal. And they thought he was normal, but this dude was out here like cutting people up and eating them and shit. Mm-hmm. But offset, like, he was normal. But I'm saying, like, I say that to say, like, it may not even be something the parents could do. Like, but I don't know, because like literally, I think they was like doing what they thought they was doing, but I think it's something still fucked up in his head that's creating it. So I say that to say that I don't know 100% what the remedy could be because of that. But
I think the remedy, as we talked about it before, is I think parents need to whoop their kids' ass. The only reason why I say that is because in all of these mass shootings and stuff like that, you ain't never seen a nigga doing it.
I mean, but then we can go to people in the hood who's doing this shit.
They not.
I mean, they are.
But no, they're not.
I mean, they're not doing it like killing up a whole school, but I'm saying that they're shooting up a whole block. They're shooting up people in the cars. The drive-bys, innocent people are getting killed by stray bullets. That shit's happening.
Yeah, I mean,
people are getting gunned down without a care in the world.
But that's still different from.
Like, a killing is a killing. No, you're right. Different on how it's done.
No, I get what you're saying, but I'm saying, like, if you a blood and I'm a Crip, you feel me, and we got beef, I'm not justifying that beef, but I have a reason why I'm killing you, because we're literally beefing. You feel me?
Okay, two things about that. One, that's in alone. Okay, that's fucked up in alone.
That's them the niggas who doing drive-by shootings.
But I'm saying, but they're still like gunning down other people.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. But like, what do you mean by that?
Like, other people are getting shot from it. It's not
because it's stray bullets.
Yeah, because of stray bullets, or because it's something targeted. Like it's something that they say go out there and kill a random person. Like, shit like that happens.
No, I get that too. Yeah. But I'm talking about people who deliberately, you're targeting people you don't know. You're specifically. Yeah. I have a gun. I'm going to go shoot up a school. I have a gun. I'm going to go shoot up a church. I have a gun. I'm going to go shoot up the movies. I have a gun. I'm going to go shoot up the club.
Yeah.
Niggas is not doing it. Yeah, it don't justify to make it wrong, because you still had a drive-by. You shot a 3-year-old little girl who's outside playing. You know what I'm saying? That's still messed up for sure.
Right.
But if you sit them down, if you convict them of a crime, and it's like, well, why did you do that? Well, because I seen Ray Ray out there, and we had beef, so I didn't mean to shoot her, but I was going for Ray Ray, and she happened to get hit. All right, we acknowledge. I'm saying, but you as the young man who went into this church in South Carolina, he had no reason to go into this predominantly all black church and just open fire on people who are not armed at all. It's no beef. It's no. I never even seen you before in my life. You just start shooting.
Okay, I get that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's all I'm saying. That it's
but we don't know how he was raised. So we don't know if he was beat. We don't know. He could have been a victim of abuse. Not in no way am I justifying. But I'm saying we don't know how he was raised.
Yeah, I get that too. Sense. But by getting your ass beat, I don't think abuse. It's like getting your ass beat is like in the middle. So you got pacifying a kid, getting your ass beat, then you got abuse. You know what I'm saying? I think all kids need to get their ass beat. You need some type of discipline, because even now, more so, because, you know, I'm seeing more and more parents my age, because a lot of people are having kids, whatever, and they say, well, I'm not whooping my kid. And it's like, well, why not? You know what I'm saying? And you got these same kids who are not getting whooped or disciplined. They learn how to manipulate and learn how to, like, go about, well, not getting in trouble, and they don't think that they're responsible for what they're doing because there's no discipline for it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, you need your ass beat. Just as kids, even, you know, you need your ass beat. So parents need to whoop ass more.
So you think the way to solve school shootings is to beat your kids' ass?
Yeah, pretty much. And well, not just beating their ass, but I think it should be parents need to really build a relationship with their kids. Like, not just, oh, I had you and I'm living with you, take care of you.
I think that is more of a solution than just beating your kids' ass.
That's why I just said that. Like, it's not just beating their ass. It's, you know, you got to build this relationship too. But once you do get a line, I have to discipline you. You know what I'm saying? But you got some kids who I think you definitely need both. It's you know, we got a real relationship, but if you do get out of pocket, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Yeah, I mean, it is a very fine line between beating your kid's ass and abuse, but it's like, it's this thin. Like, it's literally some parents take it to the extreme.
I mean, yeah, and they do, and that's on the parents. But I still think it's nothing wrong with getting a belt and whooping your kid. Like, if you take it across their face, all right, now you doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? But if you spank them or whoop their ass, you feel me? Then that's required. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you, depending on how old they are, if you hit them with an open hand or closed fist, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's abuse. You know what I'm saying? But if you got a 16-year-old kid and this nigga think he grown, sock that nigga in his chest.
So at 16 though, that's, I mean, I feel like that's at some point. I think that's too old, because I can 16? Probably 16.
It's too old.
I can definitely have beat both my parents' ass at 16.
No, I get it, but out of respect, you would have never did that.
If a grown man or woman is hitting me at 16, I'm not gonna accept it.
That's a grown man or woman. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about your mama or your
dad. I know. Me too.
So if your mom would have hit you at 16, you would have blew her shit up.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying it would have probably harbored something in me that's gonna create resentment towards her. I'm 16.
I don't agree with that. My mama socked me in my jaw. Well, no, she didn't sock me in my jaw. She socked me in my chest before. She socked my brother in his jaw in the car.
How old you?
I don't remember, but it was funny because his head like.
Well, no, that doesn't matter. How old?
I don't remember.
I mean, but do you know?
I
know. But do you remember if like y'all were 16 or was it y'all younger?
I don't remember.
You could know if you was
I wasn't 16. That nigga's older than me. So
yeah, I know, but only by a couple years.
16. He was 16, sure.
All right, you don't know that.
I said that, but I mean, but it's subjective though. Like I don't think that's necessarily abuse. You know what I'm saying? Then like some stuff, parents, don't get me wrong, parents are people too, so they probably get involved. You know what I'm saying? I know, for instance, it'll be who you talking to like that, and I'm smacking you. Did that cause me to get smacked? Probably not. But I probably was gonna do something afterwards that would have caused me to get smacked. Yeah, I stop it right now.
All I'm saying is a lot of parents, they think they just discipline their kid, but if you punch a kid in the chest, it's gonna create some type of harbor, and he's gonna take it out on somebody else.
If y'all don't have a relationship, I agree.
I mean, he could literally just go to school, just mad off that one incident, and do something.
If y'all don't have a relationship, I agree. But if you talk like I'm saying, like if you are my child and I'm letting you know this is why you're being punished, like this is what you did. And this is the consequences for your actions. Instead of just, all right, you crashed my car, just come in there and start beating your ass. No, I gotta let you know you fucked my shit up. I gotta whoop your ass, because nigga, I gotta pay for this now.
Yeah, but so imagine that situation like, all right, Johnny, you already know I had to punch you in your shit because you fucked up. Okay, Dad.
Yeah, period. No, I don't mean like before. I mean like afterwards. Like for instance, I work with kids right now. So when they do dumb stuff, they get, for instance, like one of the consequences could be early bed. You know what I'm saying? So if you get an early bed, of course you mad because you got early bed. So once it's time to get early bed, like once you calm down, because I just informed you, yo, you got early bed for the night. Of course you mad, you heated, I'm going to let you have your space. Once you calm down, I'm going to come talk to you. Hey, you know why you got early bed? 8 out of 10 would say yes. I know why, because I did A, B, and C. Do you think that was right? Yeah, I think that was right. Or no, I don't think that was right. Because blah, blah, blah did it too. You know what I'm saying? That's usually what it is. Yeah. But once you talk to them, it's like, okay, I understand why this is happening. It's not just you wanted to give me early bed just to give it to me. Right. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and you ain't punch them in the shit.
I mean, even if I did.
But you wouldn't, because you're not in that position.
I'm at work, so I'm not at liberty to just...
So I'm saying, but you just find an example of disciplining somebody without punching them in their shit.
But if it was my kid, he would have got punched in the shit.
But because he wasn't, you don't know if that situation would have brought out the same effect.
I don't think punching your kid will harbor nothing. It's just that's the way it is. Fences, bro, on the block, niggas got their ass whipped. Mm-hmm. That's just what it is.
And how many people on the block was also shooting, getting robbed, and going to jail?
I mean, getting robbed.
I didn't mean to say getting robbed. I mean robbing people or going to jail.
I don't understand the correlation.
Like, how many people was out there doing fucked up shit on the block?
After they got their ass whipped?
A period. Because of they were getting their ass whipped.
I mean, if you was 10, you didn't start robbing niggas, so you turned about 16.
So but that's when you said they should be getting punched in their shit at 16.
Yeah, when you go through puberty, you should get your shit blew up. You should.
So were they?
I don't know. Oh. I'm pretty sure. I don't know, Dre. You talking in loops right now.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I think you're basing all, like, what you're saying off of my personal experience, but it doesn't speak for everybody, because there's literally people out here getting beat and shit, and we don't know if a lot of them are harboring that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you're getting your ass beat.
Well, you said it.
No, it's too different. It's like the word bitch. You can say bitch, and I mean 8 different things. You feel me? So in the black community, getting your ass beat can mean 5 different things. Okay. Now, me and you can fight. You got your ass beat. Well, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? So you get your ass beat. Then you got your mama call home from school. Yeah, I'm gonna whoop your ass when you get home. Okay. Then you got your brother. It's 2 brothers or a brother and sister. They ate your food. I'm gonna beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the drunk alcoholic dad who come home and take all this aggression onto you. Like, I'm gonna beat your ass. Then it's like that. All those I'm gonna beat your ass meant different.
They both meant they was gonna get their ass beat. They meant the same thing. They're just coming from different people.
This is.
It's not the same thing.
I mean, look, this is all I'm saying. Man.
You want to put your fist on people. That means the same exact thing.
But it's just in a certain type of way. Like, if siblings are fighting, that's out of love. You're not going to harbor nothing between your siblings. Because, you know, at the end of the day, you love your sister, right? Uh-huh. Y'all fought growing up, right? Mm-hmm. And that's just what it is. Because y'all had a relationship. Now, if every time she seen you, let's say 3 out of 7 days a week, and it's just no words, I'm just blowing your shit out. Eventually, you gonna, you know, probably harbor some ill feelings towards her because it's all we do is scrap. Yeah. But if it's out of love, it's just out of love. You can tell with certain stuff out of love, bro. So you got whooped as a child, did you not? Do you feel a way about getting whooped as a child?
I can't speak on it like
right now. Do you feel a way?
Right? No, I'm over it.
Now you're over it. But do you feel that your parents loved you?
When that was happening, no, I thought it was out of hate, 100%. It wasn't out of love. My mom, I got it at the worst. Look here, I got it at the worst when they was going through a divorce. That shit was not out of love. All right. Like, my mom beat my ass because I said the word lie. Like, that shit was not out of love.
All right, we don't want to incriminate your mom.
Yeah, so yeah, that could have, if that kept on, that would have harbored some shit.
Well, I mean, I'm glad she forgave, but. I mean, I like you said, it's different. You know what I'm saying? But you can still tell though when it's out of love. Like not that you said now that specific time wasn't out of love because of the circumstances. Yeah. But before that, did you think that it was out of hate?
I mean, I was a kid. I used to one of the things I used to say to get her to stop was, "Why do you hate me so much?"
Right, and it's like, I mean, I feel that, but it's. I'm older now, so like I said, I work with kids, and they will say stuff like that, like. Oh, you hate me, so I'm getting this. And it's like, no, it's not that I hate you, but I want you to know that you have to be responsible for your actions. So once you get my age, you don't do nothing stupid and then just think like, oh, okay, well, I did that, but I'm not going to get penalized for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the seed that's being sowed.
Yeah, as a kid, I wasn't explained.
And I get it. And it's like when I used to get my ass beat by my peoples, they used to say I'm doing this because I love you. And at the time, that didn't make no sense at all because if you love me, you just stop hitting me. You know what I'm saying? But as I got older and now I don't try to fault find it. It's like, okay, well, that was my fault, and I'm more rational, I think, because of those situations. You know what I'm saying? But like, and that all tie into what I'm saying, that I think it should be a relationship, and you should get your ass beat. Now, my mama just beat my ass and not saying nothing, like, not know I love you, making sure I'm straight afterwards. And I'm like, yeah, for sure, she hated me, and I probably hate her, but it wasn't like that for me. So.
I don't know. I just don't. It's like it's got to be an experiment done and like research and studying to know. I'm sure there is on the internet to see.
Well, I'm an experiment. I conducted my own experiments.
On just yourself?
Yeah, just
no. You're gonna need more than that.
That's not necessarily true.
Oh, it is. You're gonna need random to collect data. Yeah, you're gonna need a random sample size.
I went to school for that, so I seen like the white kids that I know.
What?
The white kids that I know.
You went to school for what?
Psychology.
For how long?
And they did tests.
Wait, no. From what? Like what?
I was longer than the point. That's not the point. That's not the point. It's not how long you go for something. Did you do it right? That's all that matters.
Okay. You got an A?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I excelled.
In one class?
No, I had this one semester I took 18 credits, which was crazy.
Oh, psychology classes?
Nah, it was different. It was stuff that tied into psychology classes.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, man. F what you talking about. My experiments were great, and they turned out to be substantial.
I'm not 100% on press record.
Huh? You didn't press record?
I don't know. Now that I think about it, I'm gonna check it real quick.
That's pretty crazy.
Oh, sweet.
This is Dre.
All right, I pressed it.
Dre Lamar Sanders Jr.
It was a rough weekend. I'm still
actually recovering. Though we missed a couple episodes because we sat there and recorded. We sat there talking and we forgot to press record. So
yeah, actually no, they've been pressed all the time, but it just didn't record. I don't know what happened. Like that one time, I pressed every single button that needed to be pressed. I don't know how it didn't record.
Yeah, I'm not fault finding with you. I'm just letting the people know.
No, I know.
That's why he was nervous about did he record.
Yeah, and I don't get it. Like literally, like it's one thing if it didn't record on the podcast. Like I can understand if I missed something on that part, but for the video part, it's one button you press, and I pressed it. So I don't get how that one didn't record, but it is what it is. They claim they couldn't find it. So
what's next though?
On the docket. Oh, what's next with what?
Yeah, on the docket.
Yeah. I don't even know what that word is.
Yeah, me. Actually, what the hell is a docket?
I just always heard people say that. What's next on the docket? I have no idea what it means. But I really want to, like, I have a lot to say with this one quote.
We want to wrap up?
I mean, it's not necessarily we got to wrap up, but it's just, I don't know. I feel like this could go a lot. You know, we could. You want to fight?
No, I was just trying to see something.
I
was conducting another experiment.
Oh, okay.
But what was yours?
I don't know. I'm harboring anger towards you right now. So
let me drink your water. You let it go.
What'd you say?
I forgot.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna just go into it real quick.
So what is the quote and who is it by?
Well, the quote is, "If you're still poor at 35, you deserve it." The creator of Alibaba and AliExpress said it. Jack Ma, he's like this Chinese entrepreneur, and he taught himself how to speak English. He like started this. I mean, you know what Alibaba? I just showed you earlier. Basically, it's like Amazon for like wholesalers, mostly people who want to buy products in large or whatnot. But it just shows like this dude came up like off of something that people told him not to do. Like they said, like he pitched it to a room with like 24 friends, and they all told him like, you know, fuck all that. Like,
yeah.
You know, go to your regular shit. Like they wasn't messing with it at all. But no, it's just funny. Like after my weekend, like I had a rough weekend, you know, because of St. Patty's or whatever, and I went out and drank for the first time in like a while. You know, got turned. But yeah, I say all to just say the next morning I'm feeling rough, and my cousin sent me this quote. Well, she sent me the article. The quote was at the title, but it says, you know, if you're still poor at 35, you deserve it. I didn't even read the article to feel it. Like I saw that title off rip. I'm like, all right, I know I'm bullshitting. She didn't even send that to me to tell me that I'm bullshitting. Like after she sent that to me, she said, I'm proud of the man that you become. You know, such and such. You know, keep working hard. But that just kind of run to me because it's like literally going out and shit like that. That's not going to further what I need to do. You feel me? It's not going to push me to that level of success that I need to be at, that I want to be at. So I don't know, that part just really, really run to me and whatnot. But how that make you feel?
Well, I think that's a interesting quote.
Yeah.
I think it's real.
Yeah.
That by 35, if you poor, or average, or mediocre, whatever words you want to substitute, it's your fault for sure. Because that's, I mean, really, 18 is the age of like accountability and everything. So you start, maturing. You start seeing like, well, this is my fault. This is, you know what I'm saying. So by the time if you 35, you got all your 20s, you got your teens out the way. If you didn't hone in on what it is that's important to you and what it is that you want to do, and then execute it. Because a lot of people will say, well, this is what I want to do. But then they won't execute it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you, at the age of 35, and that doesn't, and it says if you poor, it's your fault, but it didn't say that it makes you a failure. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's dope. That, I mean, you still got time as long as you still here. That you still got time to get it right, but regardless of whenever you do get it right, it's still your fault. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's just is key, and it's just I know I talked about it before. Excuse me, it's just with the self-analysis thing. You know what I'm saying? So if you really want to be successful in whatever it is, that you would analyze yourself and be like, well, like you said, for you like, I'm out here partying or whatever, and this is not conducive to my future. You feel me? So it's like, even I had the same thoughts when Deron passed away, and it was like he had the funeral, the repast, and the next day was the candlelight, and I was drunk as hell for both of them days. And I mean, I drink here and there, like a Long Island or something, but I'm not really getting pilled. For these days, I was pilled, and I woke up one day saying like, all right, bro, I'm not drinking today. And then that was my vibe. Then as soon as I get to the candlelight, I ain't drinking. I'm like, oh man, you a bitch. You feel? So I'm turning up or whatever. It was like, peer pressure, fun, and all that or whatever. But like afterward, it's like, all right, I need to really focus on what do I got going on, because before, like, what was I doing before all this happened? You know what I'm saying? And it's important not to lose self. And like you said earlier too, it's like you get some setbacks for major comebacks. But in order to come back, you gotta have it in your mindset that, okay, this was a setback. This is only temporary, and I'm gonna get it together. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they face adversity or face tribulations or whatever, and they'll dwell on it. And because they dwell on it, they lose sight of what they had going. And it's like, even with us in the podcast, we had a couple setbacks, but it's like, all right, we back at it. We're gonna hit the drum board, and we're gonna continue to produce whatever we're producing. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to having a setback and like, all right, well, fuck it. You know, we had the ball, dropped it. So, you know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of people do. So it's like, just really, what that means to me, that whole verse is just responsibility. Taking responsibility for your actions. And that's what I draw from that.
And actually, that one thing you had said made me think of something makes like crabs in a barrel. Was like, cause how you said your mindset was you ain't want to drink because you knew it's something else you need to do, but they was like, they pulled you. Right. And it just even highlights more. It's like, it's who you hang around. Because really, if you hanging around, like, what's that one quote was saying? I'll look at like your 5 best friends to see how you gonna succeed in life, because that's true. If you got 5 friends that you kick with all the time and they ain't doing shit, in order to fit in with them, you can't do shit. Period. You feel me? You can't be out here like, oh man, I gotta grind all day, all night. They're gonna be like, man, you don't ever kick with us. Like, put all that shit away. Come have a drink with us. They're gonna be like that.
And I think, man, and it's like I love the people that I rock with. It's like really like a diverse group of friends, you know what I'm saying? But we all understand that we older, so we don't got time. Like, I can't just sit and get high with you all day, or I can't just sit and try to put hoes on the floor all day, or I can't sit and just look for the turn up all day. You know what I'm saying? Because I got bills to pay. I got to go to work. I got to take a nap. I got to go to the gym. I got to do whatever it is that I got to do in my world. And then as my man's or my friend or whatever you call it, you understand that though. So because you doing the same thing, and I got some friends that actually got left behind because it's like you still on the same stuff we was doing when we was 15. You know what I'm saying? We not 15 no more, but you still 15. You feel me? So it's like what you said though. It's definitely who you hang around. That's definitely it plays a big part in your character development and all that. Just because if you hang around a whole bunch of schmucks, 99%. You will be a schmuck, you feel me? So,
and I was just thinking, even those spring break videos you were showing me just made me think of like some people, like you said, get older shit, still trying to be on type of shit like that, which is cool if you got it, but I mean if you don't got it and you want it, it's like,
But even if you got it, I feel like work ethic is important.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it's like, what is it that you got? How do you plan to keep it?
Right,
how do you, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not even so much about it for me. The whole reason for my success is that I want my family to be straight. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how can I do what I'm doing and still pass the torch to somebody else? I don't want to just have it. I'm sitting on it, and as soon as I die, it die out. It die with me. You know what I'm saying? So you can't get that just by sitting around. You can't. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be the forerunner and keep running until you can't run no more. And then once it's time, you pass that knowledge on to your kid, or your nephew, whoever after you. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it might not be that. It might not be a family member, but if you don't pass on the knowledge that you do got to somebody else, I feel like all your knowledge was in vain.
Right. Yeah. Or if you can't, not even just that, if you can't apply that knowledge.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Because you got it's a lot of crackheads, bro, who would say something like, you'd be like, yeah, that was, boy, you just said something.
Right. But then it's like,
You know,
it's literally, it's like, you know, do you want a personal trainer who fat as shit and who can tell you everything, but it's like, well, is it true? Or do you want, you know, the person that actually is successful in that? And that's why, even though I want to write this book, like I've been writing it, but I'm like, I'm not even in a position where I feel like I can, like 100% with confidence give people this information unless I'm in this position.
Facts,
you know?
Facts. I'm on the same tip with the book that I started, like just taking notes on, that I want to write. And it's like, I wouldn't even want to put it out for like another 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
Just because I don't even want to be in the start of my success. I want to actually be there for a minute. Actually, you know, I'm comfortable with what I'm doing.
Yeah, and be 100% confident in what you're saying.
I can tell you this information, and if you listen to it, you will be successful in whatever way you want to be successful in. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel what you're saying on that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, and I feel like, and it's crazy because I feel like it's some people that just get big off of spewing out these motivational things that they hear in other people saying. They not even, like, they just saying the right thing, but they ain't really living it. And I want to be a prime example for success, and just, you know, I'm not trying to be broke at 35 anymore. Like, I'm trying to be like I don't know, I just want to be able to just do what, not even saying what I want to do is going to make me happier. So I'm just saying I want to be able to do things that I want to do. Like, I want to be able to cop a ticket to go see my sister out in Cali.
Yeah, just random, square them up. Yeah, no, facts.
Because I feel like, you know, a lot of people, they say they, you know, work hard now, enjoy that shit at 40. But I don't want to wait until I'm 40 to be able to enjoy it. You know, but I know that means I got to work extra hard now. You feel me? But I don't want to be one of those people who working a 9 to 5 and then having to take a week off of work, and then have to work even extra harder overtime to make that money they just spent.
So what is broke to you? You say you want to be broke. Like, what's
broke to me is living paycheck to paycheck, saying, you know, you can't do things that you want to do because you ain't got it. And I'm talking about little things, like, you know, go out to eat with a friend. Yeah, you feel me?
I agree with that wholeheartedly. I was gonna literally say the same exact thing. Yeah. Like, living paycheck to paycheck is broke.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I don't like being in that position ever, but, you know,
I don't think nobody does. It's just, it's comfortable, so it's what you know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And even I was just thinking this one thing, you know, about how people want to get like, they feel like working at McDonald's, they deserve more. Like, I understand, like, how it is kind of fucked up, how, you know, the big wealth gap and how the money is able to be given out to more people so they're not living. And I get that. And I kind of, in a way, looking at it that way, I feel it. But then at the same time, I feel that money could be dispersed to maybe, you know, a nurse or something, somebody else, that maybe even policemen, not necessarily McDonald's worker. I don't think a McDonald's worker should ever have the opportunity to make more than a policeman. But but
no, I feel like, but it's like kind of what Rich Dad was saying. I started it recently, so it's like fresh in my mind or whatever. But it's just like, as an employer, my job isn't to get you rich. Right. My job is to hire you for you to get me rich. Right. Literally, that's all I'm hiring for. So if this position is for $9.50, by me adding wages to your wages, I'm losing money now. Right. Why would I do that? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said when we talked about this before, for everybody who wants $15 is somebody who won't take that. It's somebody who will take the regular $9 or whatever they get paid. and they'll take that and be content.
Right.
So, and this job was never meant to be a career.
Right.
So, if you were 35 and you want $15 because you've been here since you were 16, my nigga, that's on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because this was never supposed to be a long-term thing. You just made it that.
Yeah. Then I'm looking at it just from a position of me having starting businesses. It's like from a clothing line. If I need somebody to help fulfill my orders and shit like that, if they're gonna ask me for like $20 an hour, when I know I can either do it for free or pay like my little brother to do it, then I'm gonna do that. Like I had videographers that I wanted to help me film my videos when I was doing the stuff for Teen Conquest. And they was charging like $150 an hour, something like that, $100 an hour. I'm like, all right, that's cool, like you're working all that, but I know I can't afford that, and I know that you probably won't give me as good of a job as I can get from my little brother or maybe a college student.
Right.
And I know people are going to look for those other options. So unless you like 100% skill in what you can do, like, and I feel like that's the thing that people aren't trying to obtain is skills.
Yeah.
Because another thing is because schools aren't really pushing that. They're just trying to push you how to be okay with being told what to do and not really like we're not really gaining. I don't think we're like learning skills for real, except for learning how to study and take tests.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but at the end of the day, I don't feel like it's on the school to teach us that.
But I mean, I'm saying but they're not creating But
why would you though?
Because I'm saying because they want to create these employees.
Yeah.
I get that.
But that's my whole thing though, and I feel like you as a parent, that's your job to be like okay, I see my son has a knack for building Legos,
right?
Which could eventually be architecture,
right?
Because I see that, I'm going to take the time to invest in you because I spend the time with you. So I'm going to put you in these little workshops. I'm going to show you a different side of life, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I feel like the gap is between the parents. And because I feel like the parents aren't who they want it to be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So their dreams are deferred. So it's like, okay, be more realistic. Find something that you'll have a cushion at the bottom of your net or whatever, and go that route instead of learning how to do stuff on your own, developing these skills. Because you can always develop whatever skills. Like I found out, what's his name? Picasso didn't start painting till he was 26. I think, it's some who started since they was young. They been knew this is what they was gonna do. And it's just little stuff like that. Ava DuVernay, I don't think she picked up a camera. She's a black producer. But she didn't pick up a camera until she was 32. You feel me? But I'm just saying all that to say, if you don't tap in with your higher self and see, okay, this is what I want to do, then you're going to always be like, well, I ain't got no skills and stuff like that, instead of learning to get your skills up or just starting to do whatever it is that you like. So you just taking random paint classes, then you could eventually be the next Picasso. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But if you just so focused on this job and that's taking all your energy and resources, then it's well, now you don't have time for you.
Right.
And I think that's where a lot of people err at, is because they so set up this illusion that's safe, and it's really not that. It's nigga, you just spent your whole life with these whole ass benefits.
Right. Yeah, and it's that thing, it's that number that people are chasing. They're chasing a number that once I get this amount of money, then I'm gonna start it. But then they're like, Then they may buy something. Some shit may come up. Now they got to keep going for that number.
Right.
Maybe they have a kid. Now they got that number is higher. So it's once you start chasing a certain number, then this is numbers don't end. So you'll never find. That's this. Actually, that's a quote from Bob Marley. I guess I think he said it about if you're looking at amount of money to make you happy, you'll never find it because the numbers are endless. So you'll never, and that's true. You'll never have a set number that once you get it, you're just done because you're gonna spend that money. Now you got to keep it. You got to keep making it. But I say all that to say is I completely forgot. To be completely honest, but what the fuck was I talking about?
I don't know. Bob Marley.
Yeah, but it was something even before that. I just drew a complete blank. Man, I'm telling you, this weekend was rough.
Yeah, I mean, hey, turn up, you deserve it.
Yeah.
You need little breaks here and there.
Yeah, no, definitely much needed break. But now I know I gotta work a month long to get to where things like that kind of makes me think of you need the lows to balance out the highs. Because whenever I have a low point,
they make you grind harder. No,
yeah.
Facts, me too.
It opens my eyes about it because it gives me time to just kind of go into my mind and see what I need to do to to progress. Yeah. So I always come up with like good ideas. Like it made me think about the shit I need to reframe in my life, in my different business ideas to push it to the next level. So that's why I like little breaks like that. But I don't make it a prolonged break where a lot of people just, they take enough breaks and they just be like, fuck it. But I think I remember I was talking about. So I was saying all that to say, because it's funny. It's not even funny. It's sad. A lot of people they say they want this and that. They want to make their life better. They want to work towards something that they actually want to do. But their 9 to 5 is making them so tired and like mindless. And it's like I was doing this tour thing. I had got fired from, let go, whatever you want to say. But
hey Dale.
Yeah. But so. But it was a blessing for real, because like that shit was nothing but mindless work from 6 to 6, like literally sometimes even longer. And the money was good, but then it was like, damn, I don't feel like working out now. Or even if I did, then if I had went to work out, then I couldn't. It wasn't really much time to do, something else, just because of the energy that I would need, because I don't have to be at work right the next day at 6. Or 7, so it's just like
we done had a couple conversations too where I'm like, you like put up the video or whatever, like, no, I've been tired from the job or whatever. So that was just the first thing I could think of offhand. But I remember when I had worked at like this bank, I used to say that like I'd get off work and it's like, man, I'm tired. I just take a shower, go to sleep. Yeah,
it's mentally draining even more than physically. Like, you just get this brain fog that is just like you can't even. And that's the thing. It's like your brain is damn near like a battery just going out like throughout the day. Yeah, going down.
Just draining.
Yeah, at some point, like you just don't got it in you no more.
Facts.
But yeah.
Yeah. So tell the people, man, where they can follow you at.
Yeah, follow me. Napoleon Instagram at # or /Napoleon. See my brain talk. Fuck that. I was in bed for like damn near 12 hours last night, but that was my low. Today I got up. I worked on a lot of shit. So anyway, so you find me Napoleon721 on Instagram. How about yourself?
Man, on Instagram it's _K2 times with a Z. Again, that's _K2 times with a Z. Gotta tell you twice for some K2 times. You dig what I'm saying? And on Twitter, it's _K2 times with a S.
And then, you can find us as a whole at Instagram on First Amendment PC, right?
PC, yeah.
PC. All right.
All right, we out here.